Okay, for this practice, we're going to start in child's pose. So if you will bring your big toes together, knees a little bit wide, hips are back towards the heels, arms reach forward. Let your forehead rest towards the floor. Pull the hips back. See about lengthening your side body, maybe even pulling the ribs a little bit longer. Reaching forward through the fingertips. We're going to keep the arms a little bit active. So press down through the palms, maybe even with the fingertips, and lift the palms, shoulders, elbows, wrists just a bit. And then you can let the palms settle back down, but keep a little bit of that activity in the arms. Take 3 deep, slow breaths, inhaling through your nose, exhaling, sigh out of the mouth. By that last breath, you're going to be ready to go. And then as you inhale, you'll begin to draw that breath in and down. Exhale, let the breath move back up and out of the body. Keeping the breath long and slow and steady. Start to walk your hands over towards the left. You're going to keep reaching your sit bones back towards your heels as you walk the arms over, focusing on that right hand. So the right sit bone reaches back towards your right heel, but the right fingertips reach out as far as you can, getting a big stretch all the way down your right side. Walk the hands back through center, and then let them keep going over towards the right. Left sit bone reaches for the left heel, reach long through those left fingertips, stretching to the left side this time. Bring it back to center. Tuck your toes under. We're going to downward facing dog. Take just a moment to stretch here, maybe walk it out. Stretching through the legs, hips, shoulders, whatever feels good here. Now, from your down dog, we're coming to a plank pose. And in this plank pose, you can have the knees up or down. But we're going to get really, really strong here. Press down through the palms. Your low belly pulls back towards your spine, up towards the rib cage. Core is on. Now you're going to find your glutes. So you're going to squeeze both butt cheeks. And then if the knees are down, you're going to imagine there's a weight on the backs of your calves. You're trying to lift up, but you can't. You're going to feel the backs of your legs, your hamstrings turn on. The same thing happens if you're in a full plank. You press down with the hands, you find those glutes, and then you lift up through the knees. Heels are pulling back towards the back wall and up towards the ceiling, turning the backs of the legs on. Now, whether the knees are up or down, you're going to keep this going, but shift the emphasis into the right leg, right glute, and you're going to lift that right leg just a few inches off the floor. You should really feel this in the back of your right leg. Let it drop, switch, left glute turns on, so that left butt cheek is squeezing as you reach back and up with the left heel. Okay, let it drop, push it back to down dog. Nice big stretch, nice big breath in through the nose. Let it sigh out. Come back to plank. Press down through the hands, low belly back and up. Find the glutes. Lift that right leg, turning that back of the right leg on. Keep it on as you start to press yourself back to down dog with a down dog split. Don't lose the right glute and the right hamstring as you bring it up. Now, start to bring it back towards plank, keeping that right leg engaged. Switch. Left leg lifts. Push it back towards down dog, keeping the left glute and left hamstring on. Now come back forward, plank pose. And drop, take it back to down dog, big breath. Now start to walk your feet forward towards your thumbs. Little knee bend here, let your belly Come to your thighs, lengthen your spine. Maybe let your head and shoulders drop. Couple of big breaths. Next time you inhale, deep knee bend. Exhale, press through the floor, lift through that low belly. Inhale, reach the arms high, plant the feet. Take your left hand, grab your right wrist, reach up tall, and then over to the left. Once again, ground the feet, really focusing on that right foot, and take your right hip out to the right, and reach through the right arm. Back to center, switch. Grab the left wrist, reach up, press that left foot down, and then cock the left hip out as you lean to the right. Keep the low belly pulling back and up. One more breath. Up, big inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deep knee bend. Take your weight into your left foot. You're going to step the right foot back. As you do, just like in those planks and down dogs, you're going to find your right glute. You're going to turn it on, and you're going to reach back through that right leg so that the right glute and the right hamstring are on as you step back. And then step the left foot back. Come to plank pose. Now, that right glute is still on as you lift the leg. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to lower all the way down. So you can go through chaturanga here, or you can drop the left knee. Try to keep the back of the right leg on as you lower. And then the tops of both feet come to the floor. Find both glutes now. Turn them on. Lift the kneecaps. Press the tops of the feet down. Resist against an imaginary weight on your calves. Start to lift through the upper back. Your elbows reach back and towards each other. Keep the legs on. Press the palms down, drag them back. Maybe lift a little bit higher. Start to take it back to down dog. Big breath. Now that right leg is going to lift up. As you lift it, find the right glute. Lift to that right heel. And then step your right foot forward to your right thumb. Give the right knee a bend. Kind of a runner's lunge here. Squeeze your inner thighs in towards center. Pull the low belly back and up. Get really strong in the core. Press that left heel into the floor. Turn the right heel in the floor so you can turn that right glute on and reach forward. Big breath. Now you're going to begin to hinge up. As you do, bend the left knee, and you're going to try to line up. Knee, hip, shoulder. It may not be perfect. Press the right heel down, drag it back. Pull that left knee forward. Reach the left knee down into the floor or towards the floor. Reach it up to the fingertips. Keep breathing. Bring your hands to the floor. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, deep knee bend. Take your weight into your right foot so you can step that left foot back. Fire the glute and the hamstring as you go back. And then find your plank pose. Press through the hands. Find the glutes. Now use that left leg lift. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Now turn on both legs. Glutes. Lift the kneecaps. Press the tops of the feet down. Resist against that imaginary weight. Sitting on your calves. Start to lift the upper body. The elbows are reaching back. Make sure your shoulders aren't shrugging in. So if they are, kind of loosen up. And then start with the elbows back and then start to lift. Make your way to downward facing dog. As you inhale, take that left leg back. Find the glute, find the hamstring. And now step your left foot forward to your left thumb. Runner's lunge. Low belly pulls back and up. Squeeze those inner thighs in. Press the left heel down so you can turn that left glute on. Fire the core really strongly and reach the arms forward. Big breath. Start to hinge it up, bending the right knee. It's just going to hover over the floor, low belly backing up. Left heel down and back, right knee forward, right knee down as you reach up. Both hands down. Step forward, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now walk both feet back, come to downward facing dog. Take a breath. And then inhale, take that right leg up. Find the right glute, find the right heel. Come forward for pigeon, so your right knee is going to come behind your right wrist. Keep the pelvis level. As you rotate just in that right thigh, right foot towards the left side of the mat, drop the left knee. Start to inch your way back, keeping the pelvis level. Now, in this pigeon, you can keep the left toes tucked under or take the top of the left foot to the mat. It is up to you, but we are going to stay active. So you're going to find that left glute, turn it on, and then reach back through that left heel. If the top of the foot is on the floor, you're going to press the top of the foot down, keeping the left glute on. Low belly pulls back and up, inner thighs squeeze together. Breathe. Two choices here. You can walk the hands back and work a little bit of cobra action with that left glute engaged, lifting up out of the low back, lifting tall. Or you can keep it a little bit forward. Either way, we're done. Set your hands, come back to downward facing dog. Now the left leg goes up, turn the left glute on. And then bring the left knee forward. Once again, pelvis stays level. Rotate that left leg. Drop the right knee. Start to inch your way back, keeping the pelvis level. Right toes stay tucked under, or the top of the right foot presses into the floor. Either way, squeeze that right glute. Low belly backing up. Squeeze the inner thighs together. This is not your relaxing pigeon. This is a working pigeon. One more breath. And then you're going to bring it back to your down dog. And then lower both knees. Tops of the feet, the big toes come together. Tops of the feet are on the mat. Hips back towards your heels. We're back in child's pose. Arms can reach forward or they can reach back. Either way. Take 3 deep, slow breaths. Inhaling through your nose. Exhale, sigh out of your mouth. By the end of that third breath, you're relaxed. Your body's beginning to release. And then you begin to breathe slow and steady. Inhales, draw in and down. Exhales, draw back, up and out. Stay here for as long as you would like. Thank you for practicing. Namaste.